In the late 14th century, the kingdom of Solara was on the brink of collapse. For decades, the War of the Crimson Crown had torn the land apart. The rival kingdom of Draeger, with its well-trained forces and cunning strategies, seemed invincible. The city of Castellan, Solara's last line of defense, was under siege. Its fall would signal the complete conquest of Solara. Amid this turmoil, a young farm girl named Avellini emerged, a teenager with no military experience, no royal bloodline, and no formal education. Yet, she would go on to inspire a nation, turn the tide of war, and cement her place in history as a symbol of courage and determination. Avellini was born in the quiet village of Eldermere in 1398. From a young age, she claimed to hear divine voices urging her to save her kingdom and ensure the rightful king Emmerich II would ascend to the throne. Imagine the audacity of a 17-year-old girl walking into the royal court and declaring that she was destined to lead an army. Naturally, she was met with doubt and ridicule. How could a simple farmer's daughter succeed where seasoned generals had failed? Yet, her unshakable belief in her purpose and her fiery determination convinced the desperate King Emmerich to grant her an audience. Seeing her as a beacon of hope, he allowed her to join the fight to lift the siege of Castellan. For months, the Draegorian forces had encircled Castellan, cutting off supplies and bombarding its walls. The people of Castellan were on the verge of surrender, their hope all but extinguished. Avellini's arrival brought not just reinforcements but a renewed sense of purpose. Clad in armor and wielding a banner marked with the sun of Solara, Avellini inspired both soldiers and citizens. She fought alongside her troops, rallying them with passionate speeches and fearless leadership. Her presence alone reignited the defenders' fighting spirit. Avellini's tactics were unconventional and daring. She insisted on bold, direct assaults against Draeger's fortifications, even when her commanders hesitated. In one pivotal battle, she led her forces to capture the Draegorian supply lines, crippling their ability to maintain the siege. Avellini's most famous moment came during the final assault on the Iron Gate, a heavily fortified Draegorian stronghold that controlled access to Castellan's southern flank. As the battle raged, Avellini was struck by an arrow and urged to retreat. But she refused to leave the field, declaring, "If I must fall, let it be fighting for the light of Solara." Her resilience electrified the soldiers. They pressed forward with renewed vigor, overwhelming the Draegorian forces and recapturing the Iron Gate. With their defenses breached and supplies dwindling, the Draegorian army retreated, lifting the siege. Avellini's story offers timeless lessons about leadership, courage, and resilience that are as relevant today as they were on the battlefield. 1. Belief can ignite change. Avellini's unwavering belief in her mission gave her the strength to inspire a nation. In life, believing in your purpose can rally others to achieve the seemingly impossible. 2. Leadership knows no boundaries. Despite her humble beginnings, Avellini led with the confidence and bravery of a seasoned commander. Leadership is about courage and vision, not status or experience. 3. Hope is a powerful weapon. When Castellan's defenders were ready to surrender, Avellini's presence renewed their hope. In any challenge, the ability to inspire hope can turn the tide in your favor. 4. Bold actions yield big results. Avellini's willingness to take risks caught her enemies off guard. In any battle, whether on a literal battlefield or in life, bold, decisive action can be the key to success. Avellini's triumph at Castellan marked a turning point in the War of the Crimson Crown. Her victory inspired a series of campaigns that ultimately led to King Emmerich II's coronation and the restoration of Solara's sovereignty. However, her journey was not without sacrifice. The following year, Avellini was captured by Draegorian forces. Accused of witchcraft and treason, she was executed at the age of 19. Yet, her legacy endured. The people of Solara remembered her not as a victim, but as a hero whose courage rekindled the spirit of a nation. Avellini's story reminds us that greatness can emerge from the most unlikely places. As she once said, "Courage is not the absence of fear, but the will to rise above it." Her journey teaches us that no matter our background, we all have the potential to overcome immense challenges and achieve extraordinary things. Avellini the Brave stood against impossible odds and inspired her people to fight for their freedom. Her story is a reminder that, no matter how dark the times, courage and belief can light the way. If you enjoyed this story and its lesson, give this video a like, share it with someone who needs a little perspective, and subscribe to Threads of Wisdom for more inspiring tales. Remember, the journey is as important as the destination.